Your cat disappears one afternoon. No warning, no note. You search the block. You call its name. Nothing. 3 days later, it's sitting on your doorstep like it never left. How? That question has puzzled cat owners for centuries, and the answer is stranger, smarter, and more impressive than most people ever realize. Because your cat didn't get lucky. It navigated. Let's start with the most powerful tool a cat carries, its nose. A human has around 5 million scent receptors. Sounds like a lot, until you learn a cat has nearly 200 million. To a cat, the world doesn't look like a map. It smells like one. Every fence post, every patch of grass, every corner of a sidewalk is marked with invisible chemical signals from glands on a cat's cheeks, paws, and tail. A cat walking through its territory isn't just strolling. It's reading, constantly updating a scent-based GPS built from months or years of quiet observation. When it gets lost, it doesn't panic. It sniffs for a signal it recognizes and starts walking toward it. Here's something cat owners rarely think about. That lazy afternoon patrol your cat takes around the yard? That's not boredom. That's cartography. Cats are meticulous mental map makers. Every slow walk to the fence, every pause under the bushes, they're logging landmarks, hiding spots, safe corridors, sounds associated with certain places. This mental map is so detailed that when a displaced cat needs to get home, it doesn't necessarily take the shortest route. It takes the safest one, the path it already knows, even if that means going the long way around. That's not confusion. That's strategy. Smell isn't the only signal. Cats have ears that would make a sound engineer jealous. They can rotate each ear independently, like tiny satellite dishes, and detect frequencies humans can't hear at all. A lost cat doesn't just look and sniff. It listens. The rhythm of familiar traffic. The bark of a specific dog 2 blocks over. The sound of a particular gate. These audio landmarks form a second layer of navigation. You've probably seen a cat sit perfectly still for minutes at a time, looking at nothing. It's not zoning out. It's triangulating. Now here's where it gets genuinely weird. Some researchers believe cats may be able to detect the Earth's magnetic field, a sense called magnetoreception. It sounds like science fiction, but birds use it to migrate across continents, and studies suggest cats may have something similar, though far subtler. Researchers have noticed that cats tend to align their bodies along geomagnetic lines when resting or hunting. Whether that's coincidence or navigation, we honestly don't know yet. But here's the thing, they don't need to use it constantly. It may simply serve as a backup compass when every other signal fails. A failsafe for the lost. There's one behavior that confuses owners more than any other, and it's also the most important to understand. When cats go missing, they often stay close. Not miles away. Sometimes just 2 or 3 houses down, hidden under a porch or behind a shed. Watching, waiting, and moving only at night. This isn't confusion. It's calculated survival. By staying still and conserving energy, the cat reduces risk while it slowly orients itself. It moves when it feels safe, not when you're frantically calling its name at 2 p.m. In fact, loud searching and constant movement can actually push a hiding cat further away. The hardest advice to follow, and the most effective, is this: be patient. Leave a worn piece of your clothing outside. Put their bedding by the door. And then wait. You're not waiting on luck. You're giving the cat space to complete a journey it's already started. Of course, not every cat makes it home. And when that happens, it's worth understanding why. It's rarely confusing. It's barriers. A construction detour that breaks a scent trail. A busy road that creates an uncrossable gap. A storm that wipes out weeks of olfactory landmarks overnight. Cats don't fail to return because they forgot you. They fail because something interrupted a system that was, up until that moment, working. That reframing matters. It shifts blame away from the animal and toward the environment. It also explains the single most effective thing you can do for an outdoor cat. Keep them microchipped, keep their ID current, and reduce unnecessary barriers between them and home. The next time your cat disappears and comes back days later, acting completely unbothered, resist the urge to be annoyed. You just watched a small animal navigate the world using senses we barely understand, following a map only it can read, on a timeline only it controls. That's not recklessness. That's thousands of years of evolution doing exactly what it was designed to do. Your cat didn't wander off. It went exploring, and it always knew the way back. If you have a "my cat came home against all odds" story, drop it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time on The Logic of Simple Things.